You never check to see if the Father requested me. You never check to see if the Father requested me. You never checked to see if the Father requested me. You never checked to see if the Father requested me. So now I'm writing this letter from hell, words outpouring from hatred's well, now overflowing inside me because I find myself here staring at you. See, you never once checked to see if the Father requested me. So I'm hurrying to write this note because I'm worrying the flames may engulf the scroll on which my pain-stained ink bleeds. Every morning my skin breaks to release the ink. Cat o' nine tails pull the flesh from my back as spears pierce my side. The smoke so thick you can cut it with a knife coats my lungs with poison, forming a volcano of evil desires which erupts every time I move my tongue. It is no wonder that as the poison courses through my veins, my spirit screams for the antidote that you hold in your hand, but you conceal it, revealing the reason for my hatred. You never once checked to see if the Father requested me. We were friends. At least that's what you led me to think. What kind of friend sits beside me every single day, knowing my heart longs for change and does nothing? What kind of friend fiddles away like the Pied Piper, knowing I'm growing ever so closer to hell? It's the kind of friend who is busy healing the well while the sick wither. The kind of friend who, upon seeing me in my rags, shunned me instead of saying, "Come hither." Once you were content, you were okay knowing I was going to burn. Oh, how now I wish the tables would turn and you would see just how important it was to check if the Father requested me. You spent hours praying for the unknown lust and the hurt, but when it came to me, you never uttered a word. I guess I just wasn't that important to you. God probably put me in your life for entertainment value. Well, I hope you are entertained because the ink, it's leaking again. Atonement for my sins, they say. Yes, Grim is reaping again. The stench of death increases as I walk this murky path. The things I've learned at these last 5 steps increases my wrath. 1, atonement was already done. 2, somebody should have told me and that person was you. 3, your Christian friends and family neglected to tell me that. 4, the King who had atoned for my sins is knocking at my door. And 5, if it wasn't for you, I would still be alive. You never once checked to see if the Father requested me, even though he told you to share the Bible, relay the good news. You refused to be used. You committed spiritual abuse. You broke every piece in me by neglecting to feed my spirit. You figured the gospel, someone else will make him hear it. It's not my responsibility to share what I know after all. It's not as if I was commissioned to go. You merely sat in your pews and sought the face of a king and figured you would honor him. But this king, he walked the streets. He met with people no one else wanted to meet. One touch from him and people were changed. Yet you sit in your pew still spiritually depraved. It's the mantra of Christianity. More him, less me. But in pursuing him, you've forgotten him and pursued his things. You've missed the mark and now you're pursuing sins. You've become a Pharisee, and oh, what glee it brings me because you never once checked to see if the Father requested me. I pray the day never comes when you take your light from under a bushel, because when it's over, you won't be seeing Christ say, "Well done." Instead, you'll be seeing me standing at the gates of hell saying, Welcome to the land that you subjected us to, all because you refused to share the gospel. Welcome to the screams of 1,000,000 tortured souls, for that song must sound better to you than the Father's angelic hosts. Welcome to the land where the myth of not sharing Christ's truth being okay is dispelled. Welcome to hell.